Imagine stepping into a theater. It's not just any theater. It's a grand IMAX, a cathedral of cinema. The lights dim, the screen awakens, but something is different. You are not just a passive observer. You are part of the story. This is the promise of a new kind of storytelling, one powered by artificial intelligence, an AI that doesn't just show you a movie but feels the movie with you. It peers into the very seat of your consciousness, your mind. This might sound like something from a distant science fiction future, a tale spun on a faraway planet. But the building blocks for this technology are being assembled right now, here on Earth. The year is 2025, and the future is closer than you think. This revolutionary concept is what we might call an empathic cinema. It's an experience designed to connect with you on the deepest level possible. The system reads your emotional responses, your fleeting thoughts, your rising fears, and your moments of pure joy. It understands what captivates you and what makes your attention wander. Think of it as the ultimate director, one who is constantly re-editing the film in real time, just for you. The boundary between the screen and your inner world begins to dissolve. The story is no longer a one-way street. It becomes a dialogue between the filmmaker's vision and your own personal universe of thoughts and feelings. The journey into this new frontier of entertainment is a profound one. We have always sought to make our stories more immersive. From the first campfires where we shared epic tales, to the invention of the moving picture, to the advent of 3D and surround sound. Each step was a leap towards making the imaginary feel real. This AI-driven cinema is the next logical and perhaps most significant leap. It harnesses the most complex object in the known universe, the human brain, and makes it a co-creator in the artistic process. The stories we tell will no longer be static artifacts, but living, breathing entities that adapt and evolve with every viewing. What does it mean to truly be in a movie? We are on the cusp of finding out. By 2027, early versions of this technology could begin to appear in specialized venues. It represents a convergence of neuroscience, artificial intelligence, and cinematic art. The implications are vast, stretching far beyond mere entertainment. It challenges our very definition of what a story is and how we experience it. We stand at a crossroads, looking at a future where our own minds become the final frontier of cinematic exploration. The curtain is rising on a new age of storytelling, one that promises to be more personal, more powerful, and more profound than anything that has come before. So how does this futuristic cinema actually read your mind? The magic lies in a symphony of connected devices. The system is not some mystical telepathic machine, but a sophisticated network of sensors and processors. It begins with the special glasses you wear, which look like stylish spectacles, but are packed with technology. These glasses contain subtle, non-invasive electroencephalography sensors that detect the faint electrical signals produced by your brain's activity. They map your emotional state, excitement, fear, sadness, curiosity, by analyzing your neural oscillations, the rhythmic patterns of brainwaves that are the language of your mind. It's a window into your subconscious reactions. But the glasses are only one part of the orchestra. Your smartphone also plays a crucial role in this intricate dance of data. Before the movie begins, you connect your phone to the cinema's local network. The phone's sensors provide additional layers of information. Its gyroscope and accelerometer can detect your subtle physical reactions, a jump scare that makes you flinch, or a moment of tension where you lean forward in your seat. The front-facing camera might use facial recognition algorithms to analyze your micro-expressions, those fleeting twitches of a smile or a frown that betray your true feelings. All this data is streamed wirelessly and anonymously to the theater's central AI. The heart of the system is the central AI, a powerful processing unit connected directly to the IMAX projection and sound systems. This AI acts as the conductor of our neural symphony. It gathers the real-time data from you and everyone else in the audience. It processes this massive flow of information, looking for collective patterns. Is the audience getting bored during a long dialogue scene? The AI might signal the system to subtly increase the tempo of the background music or introduce a new visual element to regain attention. Is a suspenseful scene causing peak anxiety? The AI could intensify the sound design, making every creak and whisper feel closer and more threatening. This entire process happens in the blink of an eye. The AI doesn't just react, it learns and predicts. It builds a dynamic profile of the audience's collective consciousness. It understands the rhythm of the room, the shared emotional journey of hundreds of people experiencing a story together. The projector is no longer just playing a pre-recorded file. It is rendering the movie on the fly, making micro adjustments to pacing, color grading, sound mixing, and even character focus based on the audience's live feedback. The movie becomes a living entity, a performance that is unique to the people watching it at that very moment. With this technology, the very nature of filmmaking is transformed. Imagine a detective mystery where the clues you notice most are the ones that become central to the plot. If the collective mind of the audience is focused on a seemingly insignificant object in the background, the AI could weave that object back into the story, making it a crucial piece of evidence later on. The narrative would fork and branch, not based on a button press, but on the silent collective intuition of the viewers. Every screening would be a unique investigation, a different path to the truth, guided by the curiosity of that specific audience. The story adapts to you. The potential for immersion expands exponentially with the integration of virtual and augmented reality. Your glasses could do more than just read your thoughts. They could project augmented reality elements directly into your field of vision. In a science fiction epic, you might see the starship's computer interface floating right in front of you, reacting to your mental commands. In a fantasy adventure, magical spells could erupt from the screen and appear to swirl around you in the theater itself. Virtual reality could take this even further, placing you directly inside a scene, allowing you to experience a key moment from a character's point of view, with the environment shifting based on your emotional state. This technology would not be confined to the big screen. The same principles could be applied to television shows at home. A horror series could learn your deepest fears and subtly tailor its scares just for you. A drama could adjust its pacing based on whether you are engaged or distracted. Even mobile content could become interactive on a whole new level. Imagine a short film on your phone that changes its story based on your mood, which it gauges through your brainwaves and facial expressions. The audio experience would also be revolutionized, with personalized soundscapes that emphasize the sounds you find most compelling or unsettling. Beyond adapting existing stories, this AI could help create entirely new forms of narrative. We could see the rise of dream-weaving experiences, where the AI generates abstract visual and auditory journeys based on your stream of consciousness. These wouldn't be traditional stories with a beginning, middle, and end, but fluid, exploratory experiences designed for meditation or creative inspiration. The technology empowers a new generation of creators to build worlds that are not just watched, but are felt and influenced directly by the audience's mind. The line between storyteller and audience blurs into a collaborative dance of creation. This powerful technology presents us with a profound choice, a fork in our cosmic path. On one hand, it promises a creative utopia. Movies could become more engaging, personal, and artistically satisfying than ever before. For filmmakers, it offers an incredible tool to understand their audience on a fundamental level, allowing them to craft stories that resonate with unprecedented depth. Imagine a comedy that learns what a specific audience finds funny and adjusts its jokes in real time, creating a perfect storm of laughter. It could make art more accessible, tailoring complex narratives to an individual's level of comprehension and focus, opening up worlds of storytelling to everyone. However, every bright star casts a dark shadow. The dystopian possibilities are equally potent and demand our careful consideration. The most immediate concern is privacy. Who owns your thoughts? Where is this incredibly intimate data being stored? Could corporations or governments use this information to manipulate you, not just in the theater, but outside of it? The concept of targeted advertising takes on a terrifying new dimension when ads are designed based on your subconscious desires and fears. We must build robust ethical firewalls to ensure that the sanctuary of our own mind is not breached and exploited for commercial or political gain. Then there are the stranger, more unsettling psychological effects. What happens when a system is designed to maximize your emotional response at all costs? Could it lead to a kind of addiction, where normal reality feels dull and uninteresting by comparison? We could see the emergence of what some might call a zombie mind controller effect. If the AI's goal is to keep the audience in a state of perfect engagement, it might learn to soothe any distracting or dissenting thoughts, creating a passive, mentally placid audience that is easily guided. It could inadvertently homogenize our experience, steering us all towards the same predictable emotional highs. Ultimately, the future of this technology rests in our hands. It is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used to build or to destroy. The mind-reading theater could be the next great leap in human expression, a way to connect with each other and with art on a level we can barely conceive of today. Or it could become a prison of the mind, a device for control and manipulation. As we venture into this brave new world, we must proceed with wisdom, with caution, and with a deep respect for the freedom and sanctity of human consciousness. How we choose to write this next chapter will define the future of storytelling for generations to come.